Village of Venetia. Hello, all of Peters Township out there. Hi, Pastor Rich Roberts from Rights United Methodist Church and also from Edwards Chapel United Methodist Church at the corner of Chapel Hill Road and Highway 136. It's way outside of Finleyville, but it's a Finleyville address, I believe. Good to see you here this morning. And we got Julia on camera 2 and Presley on camera 1. And Julia's also doing floor directing and then all the folks in the booth too. So big shout out to you guys. It's a beautiful day in the beauty wood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the beauty wood. A beautiful day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? And good morning, neighbor. Hope you're, what is it, the 16th of December already? 9 days to go until Christmas time. And so, we're going to help you celebrate the Christmas holidays, as we always do, from the little village of Venetia since we've been here for the last 13 years. We light up night, light up day. We include the train club next door at the Venetia Heritage Building, which is the old Venetia School. So they'll be there with their trains, I guess, Wednesday and Saturday. And I don't know about next Wednesday because it's Christmas Eve. But if you haven't seen the trains yet, we always do a big open house, which we did last Saturday. Not this past week, it was a week ago. And maybe you had a chance to come out to see that. Or over at the Soup and Stroll, in one of the oldest structures in Peters Township, 1762, the cabin goes back to. And in fact, Soup and Stroll is the Peters Creek Historical Society. That's our biggest fundraiser. But this year, if you go up to the cabin, the house in front is 200 years old. And if you go up to the little walkway up the back to the original cabin that Joshua and Jacob Wright built when they came up from Harrisonburg, Virginia, to this part of Virginia, because we were still Virginia back in 1762. They built this little log cabin. But anyway, there were some folks up there doing their Docet stuff with a big fur hat on, and Colonial Santa was there. Oh my goodness, what a great time. We saw a flintlock demonstration for one of the old rifles. So it was really, this year in particular, to other years, I had more fun up at the cabin than I had in previous years. So it's good to have those folks doing those things, having fun, and just enjoying that colonial time. Let's do a little Sleigh Bells Ring. You listen, all that snow outside in the lane. Snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away, it's a bluebird, here to stay. It's a new bird, sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow he can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. You can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. Face unafraid, the plants that we've named, walking in a winter wonderland. Let me see if I can pick this. He can build a snowman and pretend that he is Jim Ed Brown. He'll sing Pop a Top with Mr. Snowman. The wedding bells are ringing all around. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. face unafraid. The plans that we make, walking in a winter wonderland. We'd have more fun if we were laying in the sun, but we're walking in a winter wonderland. Little winter wonderland. We always kind of do that song. That's kind of a fun one. And the second coda of that, when we do in the meadow, we're pretending he's Jim Ed Brown. If you remember old Jim Ed Brown, he was part of the Browns musical group that did from country music. He sang Papa Top, and they did Little Jimmy Brown, if you remember that. All the chapel bells are ringing. It was a great day in his life. Yeah, maybe you remember that song from the late 50s. But anyway, Christmas music, that's what we're all about in the village of Venetia, and we've got a great opportunity for you. And I've been doing this, all my life, since I started playing the guitar since I was 8 years old. Always focused on the Christmas tunes, being a church kind of guy. Kid that I was, we had a great youth group, and we went during the Christmas holidays. We did puppet shows at the Schumann Center. That's in the news, been in the news the last couple of years. They're opening that back up again. Puppet shows there. We did, sing-along carols up at Marcy State Hospital that I think is closed now. And just everywhere we could, spreading that Christmas joy. I lived in Venetia Township, Fox Chapel High School. And but we'd go into the little village where we went to church down at Sharpsburg, and sing at every fire hall, every VFW, every place that would want some Christmas music, which I get to do now as an adult too. Up at Quaker Steak and Lube up in Sharon. It's a nice, hour and 15-minute drive. Just jump on the new expressway that goes out by the airport. Slip on up there on, I think I'm here this Thursday. I'll be there from 5 to 8, normally on Fridays. Since the 1st of November, just do Christmas tunes for 3 hours in the Tinsel Bar. You haven't seen Christmas decorations until you've been to the Tinsel Bar up at Quaker Steak and Lube up in Sharon, PA. Call them up there. Got the best wings in the world, too. And see my old friends when we lived up there before we moved to Peters Township. And so it's just a great time. 3 hours of solid Christmas music, what I'm doing for you right now. But you got an opportunity to do that in the village of Venetia this Saturday night. It's not 3 hours. It'll be about an hour and 15, maybe an hour and a half at the most. We're doing Keep Rights Alight. And that's a fundraiser that we do for Rights Church that hosts so many theatrical groups and music groups. Southwest Children's Choir. They used to have their rehearsals there with us. You see the poster right there. And also, the Right Company, which is a great theater group for children and youth. And Kathy's Music also does all of their recitals right at our place. But it's the Candlelight Concert. Now, if you Google Candlelight Concert, you will probably see lots of venues in the city of Pittsburgh that tickets will cost you up to $100 to go to these Candlelight Concerts, and they are very good, to be sure. But their musicians are same quality as our musicians that we have, that we'll bring in. Local folks, all local folks, being right there at Wright's Church, Wright's United Methodist Church, 788 Venetia Road, this Saturday night, starting at 7 o'clock. And it'll be about maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Some voices that you'll recognize out of the crowd. Anthony Luisi will be there. He's a former graduate from here. Atlas Roberts, my middle child, will be there, sharing some music. And I think our youngest, Abigail, will be also doing some music, but also some great folks. Violinists from the Pittsburgh Symphony will be there. And so the director, South Hills Children's Choir, she'll be singing. Normally Nicole Tafe is with us from the Right Company, but there'll be lots of fine entertainers. Not cornball music that you're getting today, but it'll be great music that you get a chance to hear. And maybe this is the break you need. I mean, Friday's the last day of school in Peters Township for 2 whole weeks this year, the way Christmas falls. And so you can come out on that Saturday, and maybe you've got all your stuff done, and you're ready to celebrate and just sit back and relax and have about an hour and 15 of just great music, or about an hour and a half. But come on out for that. We're doing some scenes from White Christmas, the greatest movie in the history of the world, and we'll do some of the musical numbers from there. But I wanted to do that we're not going to be able to do at the very end when the general, they celebrate his birthday, and we've got costumes. I mean, if you put the right company and all their costumes, shows that we've been doing at the church, the different churches I've been a part of for 40 years. We got a costume collection in our basement, wigs, hats, all kind of stuff. So I don't think that's going to happen. But a lot of other scenes from White Christmas and music from Sinatra, Natalie Cole, who's your favorite, Rosemary Clooney, who's your favorite Christmas artist. We'll have all those songs this Saturday night, 7 o'clock. I think if you, whenever the poster comes back, I think you Google that. I'm not sure about that, but you scan the QR code, it'll take you to somewhere. We take cash at the door, so don't be afraid if you don't have the $25 right now. If you're going to save up, even if you don't have 25 when you come to the door, we just want you to have a great Christmas and enjoy. It is a fundraiser for the church. This is the third one we've had this year, and it's kept the lights on until the first of the year. So it's been challenging, as it's been for maybe many other small churches in the area. After COVID, things like that has affected our congregation. And so we need these funds to kind of keep the lights burning. And so we invite you to come on out this Saturday, December the 20th. Let's see, can we do something, a song, a 1-minute Christmas song? Yeah, we can do that. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año de felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año de felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Now we'll be right back with some more news from the village of Venetia right after this break. See you soon. Don't go away. Yes. Hey, I was talking to the folks here on the floor. We were doing this back in the 90s, back in Due West, South Carolina, at Erskine College and Seminary that I was a part of. And I'd set the camera, all VHS, go run in front of it and do a show of any kind. We started doing it, gosh, it was like 3 times a week over at Larissa's Cafe, which was the big lobby of the Exxon station right in Due West. That was the only restaurant in town, unless it was the school cafeteria. And so the banker would come through on his way to work, and or the fire chief, or whoever was in the restaurant there that morning. I'd have him come sit in front of the camera, the basketball coach, tell us about the game last night. And it was such a great time, but oh my goodness. But anyway, saying this to say that, Facebook Live, this past Sunday, we didn't have church because of the ice and snow at Wrights or at Edwards Chapel. And so I did what I did during COVID. Every day I did a show on Facebook Live. And you go to Wrights UMC Facebook and friend us, and we'll friend you, and you could tune in. So this past week at 9:30, I had my big penguin coat on and hat and guitar, and was outside in the parking lot showing the 6 inches of snow. We had already had it plowed, so it was 3 feet in the places right behind me. and just did some music and a little bit of fun out there in the snow. And gosh, I had more people. I challenged the folks this past Sunday, because I said, now, if, normally you would spend an hour in church, perhaps. Instead of sitting and listening to a sermon, do faith in action. I encouraged the folks that were tuning in. We had about 25 people tune in this past week. I said, do something nice for your neighbor in this next hour. Maybe send a card, send a letter, call someone to check on them, in this next hour. Instead of being in church in a worship setting, put your faith in action and go out and do something nice. You see your neighbor needs their walk shoveled, just go do it. And then we'll talk about it this next week. So it was so funny. I had 3 people that actually responded to that. I heard from 2 of my good friends, one from back at Erskine, Mark Huey called from South Carolina. He was watching the service, watching me out in the parking lot. He called Jermaine. We were in college some 40 years ago. Jermaine called from New Jersey. He just got back from walking the El Camino Trail through Spain, through Portugal, and France. Fantastic. Great. And that's what they said. We're making this call, Rich, to talk to you. And then they had some folks come over and shovel the driveway at the parsonage. And so it was just faith in action. And it was wonderful, just a wonderful thing to do. So anyway, maybe that's my challenge to you this week, because it's supposed to be now. It's going to get warm, I think, on Wednesday, Thursday, 50 degrees in the 40 degrees, and so it's just going to be a mess out there when all this snow melts and turns to. So just watch out for your neighbor. It's going to be a lot of slippery spots still, because it'll refreeze at night, and then what happens the next day? Yeah. Here's a Christmas song. I just got the words, pulled it off this morning, and it's a lot of fun. When I said when it had who wrote the song, it had Bob Dylan on it. And I said, Dylan? I said, good night. Mitch Miller and the gang sang this back in the 50s. I don't think Dylan wrote this, but he wrote this version. He changed one of the verses. But the song's been around a long time. I invite you to sing along at home. It's an echo song. I'll sing it, you'll recognize it, and then you join along. It's like this. Who's got a beard that's long and white? Santa's got a beard that's long and white. And then I say, who comes around on a special night? Sing. Santa comes around on a special night. A special night. Beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Who wears boots and a suit of red? Santa wears boots and a suit of red. Who wears a long cap on his head? Santa wears a long cap on his head. Cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Who's got a big red cherry nose? Santa's got a big red cherry nose. Who laughs this way? Ho, ho, ho. Santa laughs this way. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Who very soon will come our way. Santa very soon will come our way. A little reindeer pulled his sleigh. Santa little reindeer pulled his sleigh. Reindeer sleigh, come what may. Ho, 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 cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. And here's the verse that Dylan changed to make it a song of his own. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, and Nixon. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton. Reindeer sleigh, come what may. Ho, 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 cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. The song's been out a long time, I think from the 40s, but yeah, when I saw Dylan wrote that, he changed that, put the president at the time, and of course he was always kind of out blowing in the wind and all the other great folk songs that he did. And when we come back after January, yeah, we can do some Dylan. We can do some of the folk songs that he made popular. But we're all about Christmas right now in the village of Venetia. Come out and see the tallest Christmas tree that's lit every night in the county of Washington County. We have it right behind us. We've been doing it now for 12 years since we've lived here in Peters Township, 13 years. We've been having a light up night. We lit the tree, and the tree during the daytime looks like the tree from Christmas Vacation, and because it's kind of old, it's kind of dying. It's like, after the cat jumps in it and the tree burns. That's what our tree looks like during the day. But at night, oh my gosh, is it beautiful. 788 Venetia Road. Come on out, cruise through the school there, enjoy all the Christmas lights in our little village. In fact, I don't know if you still do that. We used to do that when our kids were small. We'd load them all up in their pajamas, a little bit of hot cocoa, and just ride through Peters Township and see all the Christmas lights. And put a little, I think 99.7 at the time. We didn't have Sirius radio. And so we'd listen to all the Christmas music and see Christmas lights. What a great tradition. So maybe that's something that you can add to your wish list for this year coming up. How do you celebrate the holidays? Give you an opportunity to do that. If you haven't been to, other places to celebrate Christmas. I was in, a restaurant that has the big sandwiches with the fries and the slaw on it. Primanti's, I think it's what they call it. And I used to go in there more than I do now. But because I was there last week, not a single Christmas decoration in the joint. I'm thinking, well, you had a tree. You used to put a tree in there. Put some garland above the bar or something like that. Not anything in there. I'm going to try one of the other part of that chain and see are you just going for the cash value? In other words, we're not even going to spend any time or effort to put any decorations out. We're just going to, sell gift cards and stuff like that. And I hope not. I hope that's not the truth, because you get the QR code on the bottom of the receipt and tell them what you think. You're not going to celebrate Christmas? Hey, there's a lot of other places. I used to go to Long John Silver's in Shaler Township. They had the best. Remember Long John Silver's? I think they just opened one up in back in Washington again. At least I think I saw that on Facebook. And their windows in the front of those buildings was just fantastic. They put a tree in there and presents and that fake snow. And then I think it's the only time I went in was Christmas time. But it was so festive and so holiday. So get a chance to do that. Go to Holiday Pops down at Heinz Hall to see that. Go to the zoo. The zoo's got a drive-through Christmas montage. Go and do that. One of the great light displays that are out and about. Go see the trains at the Carnegie Science Center, whatever they call it now. The train display. If you haven't seen the one right next door at the old Venetia School with the Dare Train Club, go see the one down at the Carnegie Science Center. Whatever you do for Christmas, do it. Do it up big. I mean, it's a great holiday. It only comes around once a year, and as a pastor, God is counting on you to tell His story and to do the good that we need to have more done in the world. So let's do a little joy to the world. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, repeat the sounding joy. He arose the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. That last verse, he makes the nations prove, you and I, the wonders of his love. So this Christmas season that is right before us, how can you do that? How can you tell someone in your family or a friend that you care about them, that you really want good to come to them? And you can make that happen, good come to them. Bring them to the concert this Saturday night, December the 20th, at Wrights, Historic Wrights Church in the village of Venetia, 788 Venetia Road. Come to the concert. It's going to be an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes of great, great Christmas music with some of the great, really, the top performers in our area will be there. It's a $25 donation. Come and enjoy that Christmas season with us. You get to see the tallest Christmas tree in Washington County. It'll be right there. The church will be all lit up. 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 candles inside the church, all battery operated. And so it's the candlelight concert. Come and be a part of us there, will you? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year. We won't see you again on until after the year. I think Friday's the last day of school here. But so hope your holidays are all great. Come see us at the village of Venetia, December the 20th, 7 o'clock for a great, great Christmas concert. We love you all. Take care. See you soon. Bye.